Let's at least get into it. This is the start of the Minecon, the new content. The pre-show has ended, and I'm currently trying to figure out how to be able to see chat here on another device. Let's see. I don't have multiple screens. Woo! That's the monster from Minecraft Dungeons. Let's see, can I view it here? Okay, so I see the buffering.
So it's very sticky, and as you can see, you can't really jump when you are on the honey block. And it's also sticky on the sides, so you fall down very slowly.
Also, you can't really
that's
run on it. It keeps
cool.
you going pretty slowly, so you can't go
I
very
don't
fast.
know about
you can't really outrun anything.
the delay. I don't have the
We
delay
also
turned
added some
on.
interesting piston mechanics to it. So the honey block moves with piston, and also players or animals on it will also move together with the honey blocks.
So how do you see players using this amazing new honey block?
Yeah, I think it would be
That's
super cool.
kind of
if,
interesting, though.
Players use these moving honey blocks to create some kind of like platform game map, and the players have to jump and they move around, and I think that could be really fun.
Yeah, and I'm really looking forward to parkour maps. I really want to see players utilize the sliding mechanics up and down, but also the
totally, for
once
sure.
you jump down, you can't jump back up. So normally, if there's a 1 block difference, you can just go back and forth. But with the honey block, you'd be stuck.
That's amazing.
I kind of like the idea of being able to move animals with
thing,
it.
Agnes, I know Corey has taken up a big hobby. It sounded like it.
Even if they're just standing next to
Okay,
it.
you started doing it too. But Corey, what is Corey's hobby?
Yeah, I haven't officially started doing it, it just happened. But so, for months, every day, there is like at least 10, probably more like 100 bee puns every day at the office.
Okay, Corey, then to close out the bee section at Minecon Live 2019.
This should be interesting.
Can you give us a bee pun?
I mean, that's pretty situational, though. I can't just wing it and be creative like that.
Okay, that was pretty good. Oh man, those old graphics. First Minecon?
The country to celebrate Minecraft with us.
The official launch. Oh man, this is cool. Oh yeah, spooky update. Sadly, I haven't started playing by this time. Oh cool, one in Paris. Let's see, what was... I like the spawner block, that was cool. Was the horse update 1.6 or 1.7? I started playing around 1.6 and then went into 1.7, so we're all getting into stuff that happened when I started playing, about the same time. Combat update, that was 1.9, so yeah, horse update was 1.7, yeah. I mean, okay, so this is like Frostburn update. World of Color, that's pretty recent. 1.12, so only 2 updates ago. So that's going to be 1.13 that opened up cross-platform. Minecon Earth, so that's just last year. Or 2 years ago, sorry. And that's last year. It would help to read the... What's going on? Oh no, it froze. Okay, there we go. Alright. And here's the most recent one, only in April. I should start looking at a shaders pack, because that looks amazing.
Villager news. Breaking news! An update has swept the realm, changing villager life forever.
Really?
But one villager refuses to embrace our new way of life. Here's villager number 9 with more info. Thank you, villager number 5. Fellow citizen, why don't you want the update? But I do want the update. Are you against the update? Have you even tried the update? But I am getting the update. What about the new feature? You think you're better than us? What? I didn't say any of that. We thought you might say that, so we made this video for you. What?
Welcome to the most villager-friendly update ever. There's campfires, berry bushes.
Panda.
There's taiga villages, desert villages,
Panda.
tundra villages, savanna villages.
Fox.
Villagers all over the realm are loving life.
Thanks to the update, I got a job as an armorer. Look at all this stuff. The update gave me a whole bunch of new trades. And look, we have levels now. Fight a bet. Gotta fight a bet. Ah! Yes, we all have new jobs now. I'm a
And something
farmer.
to run
Hey,
from.
get off my crop! Shoo! Get away! Ah, nitwits. Any bad thing? No. The update is the greatest thing to happen to villager kind.
Look, see how much better your life could be. Get
And I'm
the
gonna...
village update
We're gonna
today.
lose video for a minute. I'm gonna
The village and what? Doesn't it look great?
raise my bitrate to try and fix the stream. Cool.
It was a time of great adventure.
Excuse me.
Danger.
Oh, it's going
Shunned by his kin, an illager wanders the land, seeking a new home. But all he found was hatred. Driven by rage against those who wronged him, he wandered blind to whatever end. Until at long last, the illager found something that would change him forever. The Orb of Dominance.
Not really an orb, though.
Corrupted by evil, driven by vengeance, the Arch-Illager made all bow before him. And if they did not bow, they would fall. The Illagers raided the land. Who would have the valor, the purity of heart, to stand against the Arch-Illager's reign of terror?
So now we're getting some story for the Illagers. This is cool.
Not that one. But maybe you.
Oh yeah! This was a concept that they've been trying to add for some time now. It's an old concept. So redstone signals outputted by how accurately you hit.
Ooh.
Cool.
How cool is that? I also like your little chicken advisor there, hanging out during the whole process.
Yeah.
Tell us about the target block.
Yeah, so you can shoot arrows at a target block, and it will emit a redstone signal. And the closer
This'll
the
be
arrow
cool
hits
for
the
maps.
bullseye, the bigger the signal will be.
How do you see players using this?
Well, make mini games and various contraptions, of course, and maybe also create new hidden entrances to their bases.
That would be cool.
Yes.
That would be amazing. So you said this is part of the next update, which is...
Yeah, we're super excited to finally have a Nether update.
Ooh, the Nether update.
I guess we're going to get another... I ruined it. Oh well.
So
New
the
terrain
Nether
generation?
hasn't been a place that's very livable, and that is all about to change. So how is that changing?
I mean, well, it will still not be easy to live there.
Okay.
But you can. So we
Still
want
no
place to be able to
creepers.
have a base there. So for example, you can set your spawn in Nether, you can find food in Nether, but it's still really a dangerous place.
Food in the Nether. So that means there's something...
Well, it's a new mob, and we will talk more about it later.
Okay. So first...
You're killing me.
Yeah, of course. We also wanted to make sure that there's more things to explore and more things to find and more things to do. So we wanted to introduce biomes to the Nether.
Yes. So we will actually show some of them today, and the first one is the Soul Sand Valley.
Soul Sand Valley.
No, not. There's differences in the soul sand. It looks like more coarse or more fine, and then you've got the general soul sand.
You're right. Not sure I would want to live there.
Well, depends on what you prefer.
What's happening in Soul Sand Valley? It looks incredible.
Yeah, so I would say this is a scary biome. It's quite barren, and it has this blue fog and the blue fire, which is a new block. Or actually, if you place fire on a soul sand, it will now turn blue. And it's also like the stalactites and visible fossils.
And you'll be able to take the soul sand block, and that will work in any of the dimensions.
Absolutely.
That is very cool. I bet people will do really amazing things with blue flames.
Oh yeah!
You did say biomes, so we have another biome.
I've got a
to look
spoiler
at. What
project,
biome
but
is
I'll
that?
mention it.
It's the Netherwood
I'm not.
Forest.
I've got a project that I'm working on the realm. I'm not gonna. Oh. New mushrooms. Oh. Ah. Like I said, I've got a project that's a secret for now. So, but I'll remember to mention Blue Fire.
Forest, so what's happening in there?
Lots of things. So yeah,
when
as
I
you can
finally
see,
reveal the
it's
project.
two variants of it. So the red one has quite a very alive atmosphere in its own very weird and nettery way. So it's like swirling particles and a lot of vegetation. It's very dense, so like the players should get lost in there. And then we have the blue one, which has a very a unique atmosphere. It's like even more weird, if possible. And it has the particles that are falling and lots of new blocks, lots of new vegetation.
How did you decide on the colors? Because it's so different than
the
look of the Nether when you add these biomes.
Yeah, when we wanted to make sure that when you explore, you get a more variation.
Oh boy!
And more than just red and yellow. And we were thinking about how the overworld is much green, blue, and gray, and then this black, purple, and yellow. So we were thinking, how can we add more color depth to the Nether that kind of creates a good feeling for the Nether still.
It's really beautiful, but you said it's going to be just as hard. So even though this looks quite, like an oasis, it's not going to be?
Well, we still call the Netherwood Forest the Nether Oasis, but that doesn't mean it will be easy being there. So there will be, for example, a new hostile mob. And I think we could show it now. And we temporarily call it the Piglin Beast.
Piglin Beast.
A boar. Another boar.
Ooh.
Now, will pigmen be able to ride these? Oh, that would be so cool.
So
A
you
little
said
bit
we're
terrifying.
temporarily calling it the Piglin Beast. What does that mean for everyone?
So we would actually love to get suggestions from the community on a better
Nether
name. So
boar.
please, if you have any suggestions, send them, and then we can pick the name later.
And what happens with this new to-be-named Piglin Beast?
So the to-be-named Piglin Beast is really aggressive, so it's quite scary, but it's also the food source in Nether, actually. And so we really want the experience to be very unique in Nether. It shouldn't feel like another overworld. So when you get your food, you can't just have like a pretty little farm. Instead, you need to find this scary, aggressive Piglin Beast and get the food from there.
And this is the first time you have a food source in the Nether?
Yes.
Which is really awesome. So that does make it livable-ish.
Livable-ish.
Scary to live in still. And where does piglins come from?
So piglin is actually what we call the pigmen now, and we are introducing piglin mob as well. We can take a look at the video, I believe.
So is Umbi piglin and a piglin. Oh, that's so cool! Okay, so they're very protective of their stuff. And they hunt the boars. A piglin boar? That could be cool.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm a little disappointed that it's not a cave update.
They look mean, but they also have the floppy ears.
But I'm really excited for
They're
this.
kind of cute too.
Yes, sorry, but yeah, there's a lot of going on in this video. But at the core, the piglin is almost like a new civilization that we add to the Nether, and they are actually hostile towards the player. They also don't like wither skeletons, and they hunt the piglin beast for food as well.
Wow.
But they do collect gold, and if you, as in this picture, wear gold armor, they will kind of they will ignore you. They won't like you, but they will ignore you unless you open chests or start poking in their stuff.
Yes, I really like this mechanic actually. So if you open a chest close to a piglin and they see you, they will get really upset.
Yes.
So they start off
But there's
hostile,
actually
but
a good reason why
a
the
way
player
to make
wants
neutrals to wear gold armor.
approach,
Oh, that
piglins
would be
because, we
that's
will
a cool
introduce a new kind of
use.
trading with them that we call bartering. But it's a little bit different to villager trading. It's
Yeah, because villager trading, the villagers are like, very friendly. The piglins do it in their own way. So it's like you can throw some gold at them and they will just like throw an item somewhere and then you can go pick it up. So it's more a piglin style trading.
That's amazing. So will there be new things that they're going to barter with you?
It will, but we will not tell what you can barter yet.
Okay. So new things coming to the Nether. That is a lot of Nether things coming.
I have the vote right here. They have tallied it. They have double-checked it. Who's going to do the honors?
I think it's Jens's turn.
You were quick to... Wow.
Okay.
And it's
All
like
right,
not this year. This year's
and
mine.
the winner is mountains.
Oh. Okay. It's not too bad because I did want to see the new scenery for the mountains, so I'm not that disappointed.
Amazing. How does it
But
feel
I am
with the
extremely
mountains?
disappointed that we're not getting a new
It is
wood,
also your prediction.
and I still want to see a chest with a
Remind
boat.
us what we'll
So
be
I'm
getting
more
in the mountains.
disappointed, but
You
not
will get
as
goats,
disappointed.
And you will get kind of a new kind of snow.
Yes.
Yes. And we'll also look into like the generation